Okay, it's March 18th, 61 degrees out and sunny. I'm here at Joseph Miller's house, and we're going to do a repair assessment. Okay. Oh. Open up the ladder. It's all good. Okay. What you can see over here is we've established our control. All right. And then we have identified the shingle that we're going to attempt to repair on. It's this shingle here with a torn tab. I'm going to move that out of the way right now. So, okay, we've numbered 1 and 2, the shingles below, 3, the shingle to the left, 4, the shingle to the right, 5 and 6, the shingles above, and 7, the shingle 2 above. Okay. All right, first we will break the seal. Pretty easy there. Okay, and then here. Okay, we're good. Break the seal on the shingle to be removed. And of course, we're going to end up breaking the seal on this shingle above it. Okay. All right, everything came up pretty easy. I don't see any material transfer as we were breaking the seals. All right, so that's all good. All right, so let's start pulling the shingle. Okay, first nail should be somewhere here. It's actually missing. Second nail should be somewhere here. There it is. Okay, kind of tore that shingle a little bit. Next one right here. Again, what we're seeing as the nail gets removed, the shingle is tearing, and you can see it just kind of coming apart. And the last one should be here. There it is. Hope you can see it. Again, we're seeing that the shingles are pretty old. Okay, but we managed to get that one out. Okay, let's go above it. We should have a nail here. There it is. Okay, so we see already, we've got the tearing of the shingle. Continue. Okay, got that one up. Okay. There it is. Okay. Again, the shingle tore as we were pulling it up. And this should be our last one. And we had the shingle tear again. Okay, all right. At this point in time, I believe we should be able to pull the shingle. Yes, we can. All right. So here's the shingle after being pulled. Take a quick picture of that. The other side. picture. Both sides. Close up on that tear out there. And tear out there. Okay. Alright, we're gonna set that aside for now. Okay. Now we're going to attempt to put a new shingle in. Alright. So I just want to note, this is not a matching attempt. So we are using an Owens Corning shingle. Alright. See the second layer underneath there. Alright. Okay, we're up and in, and we're going. What's going on here? Is there another nail I missed? Got it. What's that? It looks like a high set nail. Oh, I see. That was where the 6-3 tore, and so it was catching on the tear. Okay, I'm just going to point out the tear right there. Okay, all right. At this point, we can go ahead and start putting the nails in. Now, what I want to note here is I have to lift the shingle high enough to be able to drive the nail. Okay, so I've got to lift it up high enough to drive the nail. So these shingles are pretty old, so I got to be careful. Okay, we can't use the same hole, so we're gonna go over here just a little bit, and then again I want to be able to swing the hammer without swing the hammer perpendicular to the edge, to the slope, without tearing, hitting the shingle above it. Come on. Again, we're going to put the nail in the adhesive. We just want to be able to clear the shingle above it. Alright, I'm gonna go here. Make sure I'm not finding a nail hole there. There it is over there. Okay, we're good. There's a nail hole. Can't reuse the same nail hole. Okay, and that's the last one that we have to do here. Okay. Again, we're going to go through the adhesive. We do not want to damage the shingle above it. Let's take a picture here. Give me a second. Excuse me. Have to clear the hammer. Okay, so that's my fuck up. I hit the shingle, and you can see what happened there. All right. Damage the shingle. The shingles are quite fragile. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say fuck up on my video. All right, this is the last nail. Okay. All right, we're done with the repair assessment. You can see the care that I took in trying to make sure I didn't damage the shingles. And of course, this one is where my hammer struck the shingle. All right, so what we're gonna do now, I think it's pretty clear. We didn't see any material transfer on the shingle underneath, okay? Oh, I'm gonna check that. I'm gonna check that on the shingle we removed. Okay. So no material transfer, other than I want to check this one area on the shingle we removed. And as I look at it, that would be around here. So no, I don't think there's material transfer. All right, so we don't believe the shingles below it were damaged. I don't believe we really had to manipulate the shingles beside it. So it comes down to the shingles above it. All right, so let's go over to our control real quick. And we're just gonna brush lightly. Brush lightly. You see not a lot of granular loss there as we're brushing lightly. All right, so let's come back over to our shingles above. Now you do see some granular loss. And I do think we are seeing some creasing, okay? Same up there, some granular loss, okay? And some creasing. So let me mark this. Yeah, you can see the crease there. Yeah, see the crease here. Crease in there. And yeah, creasing here. Pretty clear there. Again, creasing, creasing. Okay. So what I'm gonna say is we had creasing on all the shingles above. And so we're a 3 of 7 fail. That's the end of this video.